Speaking of Benjamin Russell, they come in with a highly talented wide receiver, Cedric Morgan. He's every bit of 6'3" and about 215. He's like the number 20th receiver in the country, and he is everything you imagine. Of course, we have talent on our side as well. It's going to be a firefight tonight.
Yes, sir. And both of these teams put up 30-plus last week in getting victories. Spain Park with the big win over Helena. Benjamin Russell took care of business against Calera. And so, again, both of these teams coming in high flying. This is a big region matchup, first place on the line. And chances are the winner of this ball game is probably going to be in a great position to win this region.
Yeah, you know, you got both offenses are scoring at will. Spain Park comes in averaging 32 points a game, while Benjamin Russell has 38 points a game. So I expect a pretty offensive game tonight. Hopefully we'll see a little defense in there as well, But I'm excited for this night. It's a beautiful Friday night. We're in Alexander City, which is a great city. And, it's football.
Yes, sir. And we talked about the offenses, and both sides have kind of similar setups, if you will. And on the Spain Park side, you've got Brock Bradley, obviously, the senior, coming in, been highly touted, the Clemson commit. He's got a bevy of receivers that he throws to, including the transfer, Keno Rigo, who had a couple of touchdowns last week. Mason McClure played very, very well, as he has all season long. But again, you look on the other side for Benjamin Russell, and we saw the receiver last year, and the guy you were talking about, Cedric Morgan, you said 6'3". They say 6'5". My guess is even if he's 6'3" or 6'5", he is bigger than everyone else out there on the field. But this year, he's got a quarterback, a transfer, Kingston Priya, 6'2", 190. He's got offers from all over the country as a sophomore, and he can certainly sling it.
And he's very talented. He led Montgomery County, I think it is, to a state championship game last year. So he comes with all kinds of talent.
Montgomery Catholic, that's where
Montgomery Catholic,
went. Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
And so that's why you expect, as you see Spain Park running out onto the field, that's why you expect a bit of a firefight tonight. So it may come down to which defensive team is going to be the one that's able to get the stops. Now, last year, Morgan had his way. They were able to get the ball to him a whole lot, and there was not a ton that Spain Park could do about it. But on the other side, the Jaguars were able to score at will themselves, as Benjamin Russell did not have the defense out there to stop that high-octane offense. Be interesting to see, as you see Coach Vakakis, how much energy as he's put into that defense, which has played very well this year and wins over Sparkman and Helena. And even in the tough loss to Hoover, this defense, which I was a little concerned about early, showed that it still has the chops to get it done.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Bush after the game last week, and he was mixed on his review of the performance last week, and he said it was going to be a great teaching moment this week. And so I'm eager to see how the defensive line comes out and plays tonight. We'll be on offense for that first possession, so we'll have to wait a minute before we see.
Well, back deep for the Jaguars, number 0, Keno Rigo, as well as number 7, Barrett Price. Ball not quite on the tee yet, but Benjamin Russell looking for a little get back after the beatdown last year. Yeah, and it will be number 27, Colin Murphy, 6-foot junior.
They'll be looking for a little revenge, won't they? They're coming in here. They want a little payback on Spain Park for last year's game. No doubt about that. And, boy, both these teams got talent galore. There's a lot of talent out there.
The Wildcats in maroon. The Jaguars in their road whites in Columbia blue. It's going to be Rigo from the 4. Already to the 10, looking for space to get upfield. He gets around the corner, and there he goes. 30, pushed out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Good return there by Keno Rigo to start this ball game.
Yeah, that's a great return. I mean, anytime you can get past the 25-yard line on a kickoff, that's, a plus for that team. And, took it to the sideline, turned it up, and really got a lot of good yardage out of that.
As you see, the big number 5 on the chest of the senior starting quarterback. That's Brock Bradley. In the backfield with him to start this ball game, Hudson Hibbert, who found the end zone last week. You'll see some guys moving in and out. Very diverse offensive skill set, skilled players for the Jags. First down is going to be a quick pass out to Rigo. He gets a block, and he's going to get past the defender, 40. Gets to about the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Good first down play, picks up 8.
You know, I like that call for first down. It gave Brock a little easy pass so he can set in there. And like you say, Keno was right there and really turned it up and made a guy miss early, and he got a good 8 yards out of the deal.
Good block there on the edge by Mason McClure. He's shown that he is capable of making it happen with the ball in his hand as well as blocking on the edge. It's 2nd and 1. The Jags have it. Make that 2nd and 2 at the 43. This time it's going to be a rush up the middle. Good carry there by number 16, Hudson Hibbert. Look like that's going to be good enough for an Atlas Senior Living first down.
Tell you what, Hudson, that time he hit that hole really quick. The line did a great job of pushing their guys back to get a really good gain on that yard to get that first down.
Elijah Johnson is the person who's listed as number 7 making the tackle. 1st and 10, Jags, opening drive of the ball game, ball on the 48-yard line. Hudson Hibbert again. This time he moves up inside. Gets about 2 on that carry. Runs into a couple of tacklers, including Charles Chappelle, their outstanding senior linebacker. Tackle also made there. We'll give that tackle to number 22. That's Jaden Moss, 5'9", sophomore cornerback.
Talk about Charles Chappelle, their outstanding linebacker. He had 9 solo stops last week, so that tells you what kind of player he is. So he's going to be somebody we're going to have to watch out for.
Certainly going to have to do that. That play picked up 2 yards. They rewind the clock. 2nd down. Opening moments here in the first quarter. No score. It's going to be an option keep. Good run.
Beautiful read.
Brock Bradley, and he's up the field. 30, goes out of bounds at the 25. That's going to be an Atlas Senior Living first down. Design run. Brock Bradley showing that he's got some wheels to go with that strong arm.
And that was a beautiful, I'm sorry, that was a beautiful fake. Brock pulled it out, like you said, it was a design run, and he showed the wheels he has. He's got some speed.
Vontae Traylor had to make a choice. Good read there by Bradley. Once he saw the defensive end commit to the inside, he broke to the outside for the big run. First down run, Hibbert bounces to the outside, looking, makes a guy miss before he's brought down. Looks like he's going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line. That's going to pick up 4. 2nd down. Look at the bounce to the outside.
We got him a little off balance here. We're coming with a little throw, a little run, a little pass. And right now, you know, the Benjamin Russell defense is a little bit on their heels. They don't know what we're doing.
When the DBs are making stops, that means your run game is doing exactly what you wanted to do. It's Hibbert again. He slips, still on his feet. Close to the first down marker, little short there. Play was broken up a little bit, but Hibbert was able to keep his balance and still get it upfield for another gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
The big boys up front, right now, they're moving them back, and the running game is pretty successful.
It's going to be 3rd and short. We'll call it a long one. Got to get inside the 15-yard line, so you got to get to the 14. Ball on the 16. Offense shifts. It's going to be again.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be blown dead.
Is it a timeout or what is it, a penalty?
No, it is a penalty. May have been an illegal sub.
Yeah, I don't know what. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anybody move.
I thought that Hibbert just had found a huge hole.
Me too. We didn't know they stopped on the play.
Whistles had blown.
I did too,
Now the ball's on the 21. Again, now a long 6. Got to get just inside the 15-yard line to get a fresh set of downs. Buddy just kind of standing there. Official standing over the ball.
Tell you what, the Benjamin Russell home crowd has showed up for them. It is packed on this side of the sidelines.
Looks like it's going to be an official's timeout. And we'll take a break with them. No score. Good opening drive. Spain Park looking at a money down here when we come back. Back here in Alexander City. No score here in the opening minutes of this big Class 6A Region 3 ball game between Spain Park and Benjamin Russell. Benjamin Russell has 2 region wins already. Spain Park has only played 1 region game, and the Jaguars won that last week, coming off the bye that came after the tough loss to the Hoover Bucks. But, you know, this team hasn't had to bounce back much over the last couple of years. That's the first regular season loss in the game against Hoover, and you got the bye week, got a chance to kind of lick your wounds a little bit, and unfortunately for Helena, someone had to pay the price for that.
And they did, yeah, they did.
Spain Park really hasn't taken a big chance throwing the ball downfield, but this may be a time for it right now. Another shift here. They're going to give it to Hibbert again. He gets inside the 15. Looks like he got to about the 12. That's going to be a good for an Atlas Senior Living first down.
I tell you what, he is running hard because he came through that hole pretty quickly, and then it looked like the whole defensive line, the offensive line was left behind, and he got an extra 4 or 5 yards. Hard running.
So now it's still 1st and 10. Ball placed on the 12-yard line. So Spain Park can get another first down without getting a touchdown. Another handoff. This time it's going to be Mason McClure with the carry out of the backfield. Didn't get much. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they were ready for that play that time. I mean, that defensive line read that, or, you know, pushed off their guys and made the tackle for no gain at least. It doesn't look like we gained anything there.
Yeah, and Mason McClure, again, showing that jack-of-all-trades ability. They are lining him up in the backfield, just trying to find more ways to get it into his hands. Bradley back to pass. He's looking. He's going to go to the end zone, and McClure is not going to get free. It's incomplete. He wanted a flag, but there's not one forthcoming.
You know, he could have thrown it, but it's probably a good no call. They just were over there fighting for the ball, and it looked like a spot pass where Brock just threw it to the corner of the end zone, and there's just nobody there.
He was hoping that McClure had gotten open, which would have been great.
Yeah, really would have.
3rd down, 3rd and 10. Another money down for the Jags. More shifting. McClure in the backfield.
And they just jumped.
This time, I think that's going to be 5 yards against the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's not going to get them a first down, but it sure makes it a tad easier to get.
No.
I thought for sure they jumped. I didn't see us move like that.
Well, when you're doing that shifting, you've got to do it a certain way. And once you set, you can't get back up. And I think that's maybe what they call that Spain Park set. You can't shift again after that.
Makes it a little bit more difficult at 3rd and 15.
3rd and 15, ball at the 17, and now it's going to be a timeout for Spain Park.
See what Spain Park can come up with here from this timeout break. Will they choose to run the ball or try to get it to the end zone? That's a good question.
Well, my guess is Ken Arrigo is going to know what the play is because Bakakis got in his ear. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. In Alexander City, A.A. Moore, Pete Triantis, Marshall production team bringing you more great Spain Park High School football action. Strong drive. Slowed up a little bit here by penalties. 3rd and 15, ball at the 17-yard line. Spain Park needing to get to the 2 to get a fresh set of downs. Pump once, thrown over to the end zone. Wide open.
Nice.
Touchdown, Jags.
I tell you what, he really threw a bullet there, AA, and that was Connor Grebb on the reception there.
No one within 3 yards of Connor Grebb. Watch this here. pump fake to the quick out, and Connor Greb just kept going. No one there to stop him, and that's a touchdown for Spain Park.
That ball was literally thrown over the receiver, the DB, and right into Greb's basket, and it was a beautiful throw by Brock Bradley.
Kick is up, and it is good. 7:52 left here in the opening quarter. Spain Park gets on the board first. 17-yard touchdown pass from Brock Bradley to Connor Greb.
All right, so the offense has come out and done their thing. Now I'm curious to see how the defense, where their headset is right now, because Coach Bush was, I'll just say it, he was pretty upset with them last week, and they had some work to do. And knowing Coach Bush, he's not going to stand for this. He's going to make their players play better, and I guarantee you we're going to see a better effort tonight.
Well, we certainly hope the defense is able to come out and be ready to play, because this Benjamin Russell team, as we talked about at the top of the program, they know how to get the ball in the end zone as well, averaging nearly 40 points a game, and teams have been punished by this passing offense for sure. So we'll be interesting to see, as Benjamin Russell is going to get the ball for the first time. But Spain Park certainly did itself a big favor by getting on the board on its opening possession.
Yeah, and the quarterback for Benjamin Russell, Prayer, he is elusive. He's got a cannon for an arm. He's got all the tools. They got the receiver. I'm curious to see if we can stop this before it gets started.
It's going to be returned here by Benjamin Russell. And that return is by number 0, LaJavius Calhoun, a 5'9" senior. It's going to be first down for the Wildcats. And here comes their sophomore quarterback. They just call him King for short, Kingston Prayer. And we talked about, we've seen it from several schools. Benjamin Russell was one of them. Last year they had Morgan, but didn't quite have the quarterback who could deliver him the football. He didn't look like the fastest guy out there, but he certainly was the biggest guy. Now they have him spread wide. Look for him to also be in the middle of the field where he can use his size as an advantage. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 24-yard line, high snap. This time it's going to be pitched out to Morgan. Gang tackled, as that play is going to possibly use a yard. They tried to put Morgan in motion. Spain Park was all over it.
Good recognition that to me that play looked like it developed a little slow, allowed our guys to get over there and negate the run at all. Look at the size of this quarterback. He's got a good size to him. 6'3". What is he, 6'3"?
They list him at 6'2", but Mom probably fed him pretty good. He's got some good shoes on him. He looks taller than that.
He does to me too.
It's going to be 2nd and a long 10. They put Morgan in motion again. Another high snap. This time,
they
ball's on the ground.
We got it.
Parker's got it.
Yes, sir. We got it. Who's that?
Let's see who comes out of there with that. That's going to be number 28, Wyatt Beatty, sophomore linebacker. And Spain Park, another high snap. This time they were trying to do the zone read, and Prayer did not know if he wanted to keep it or let it go. And, in fact, he did let it go, and it turns into a turnover.
And Wyatt was right there to pounce on that thing. And I tell you what, we've got a gift staring us right in the face here early on in the first quarter.
Big chance here for Spain Park. That turnover is brought to you by A.R. Holmes, as Beatty slams it home with 2 hands.
Yes, he did.
Already in the red zone here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19 for the Jaguars. 6:51 left here in the first quarter. A lot of motion for Spain Park. Play action. This time it's going to be a bullet right up the touchdown, Jags.
That was a beautiful call by Coach Vakakis there on the offensive side. That he ran that wheel route, and he was wide open.
Connor Greb again. This time there was no air under that pass. Look at the howitzer. A bullet to a streaking Greb, who reaches for the pylon and gets it in, and a big start for the Jags tonight.
That series of plays from their offense to our offense was the Connor Greb show. He fumbled, he recovers the fumble, and he catches the touchdown pass.
Reese Jones in to kick the extra point. That kick is up, and it is good. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. 6:45 left here in the opening quarter. Spain Park on 2 touchdown passes from Brock Bradley to Connor Grebb leads 14-0. We'll be back. Garrett Hoffman with the kickoff. It goes out of bounds. Penalty flag will come out on that and be a good start for Benjamin Russell. And the Wildcats are going to need it. Lightning has struck twice here for Spain Park. 2 touchdown passes, one from 17 yards, the other from 19 yards, from Brock Bradley to Connor Grebb, and the Jags have bolted out to a 14-0 lead.
I need to correct myself there. I need to give White Beatty the credit on that fumble. I said it was the Connor Grebb did that, but it was White Beatty on the fumble. Looks like they're making us kick it again.
They probably feel like we need a little spark ourselves. No sense of just taking the ball at the 35. Make them kick it again. Well, I tell you what, we're early in this first quarter, and it's been quite an exciting first quarter, which is sponsored by Hiller Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical provides residential service and repair to the local Birmingham community. Hiller is the homeowner's premier home services provider of choice. With their unbeatable happy you'll be or the service is free. 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call the Happy Face truck today. Ball bounces and it's loose again. Still on his feet. Almost turned into something big. Good job there by Spain Park as B.J. Bedgood tried to make something happen for the Wildcats.
Well, they would have had a little bit better yardage had they had taken that penalty. Now they're going to start on the 25 as opposed to, the 35 would come out.
I think they're going to place the ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. We really didn't get a chance to see much from Kingston Prayer as they had 2 issues on the quarterback snap, and that messed up the timing on the read option. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Prayer back to pass. It's complete. Cedarian Morgan with the catch. Play picks up 6.
That was a nice little pass to get Kingston a little settled down there. Easy throw to his big receiver there.
A little one-step drop and let it go. J.D. Bonamy with the stop. But instead, it's going to be a penalty.
Oh.
Take it back. It is not going well for Benjamin Russell here at the start of this ball game.
This is a nightmare for Benjamin Russell, and first-year head coach there, too. I tell you what, it is a nightmare for him.
I tell you what, you know, when you've got one of the top teams in the state coming into your den, you want to get off to a good start. You want to be able to show that you can run with this team, that you have real aspirations of winning this region, making a deep run in the playoffs. Right now, here in the early going, it is not looking that way for the Wildcats.
Would you say these are the top 2 teams in this region?
I would imagine so, although I'm sure there are a couple other teams that's got something to say about that. Prayer going up top. He's got Morgan.
Oh, my gosh.
What a catch.
Now
Man,
you see.
when you're 6'5", buddy, you're the only guy who can make that catch. It was a little long, but Cedarian Morgan, watch this catch, one-handed.
That's all he needed was one hand. What a catch.
I guess the Benjamin Russell guys thought they had got a little more than that. They were trying to start the next play a little further, but it's going to be 1st and 10 on the Spain Park 48-yard line. Run up the middle there by number 8, Josh Harrell, 5'10" junior. Play picks up 3, 2nd and 7.
That play right there, AA was right in front of the Spain Park sideline too, and he was just wide open.
It was a good throw, but a much better catch.
Yes, it was. Beautiful.
Another high snap this time. Prayer keeps it a little high. That pass was intended there for Bedgood. And you can't throw that pass to everybody. Morgan probably catches that. Bedgood, not a little guy. He's 6 feet tall, but when the other guy's 6'5", with the kind of wingspan that he has, Last year when I saw him play, he just didn't look fast. I was like, man, maybe he needs to play tight end.
Yeah.
Big body, big target, right in the middle of the field. And he was really eating in the middle of the field against Spain Park last year. But that young man says, hey, I can play outside too.
Yes, he did.
Third down for the Wildcats. They need to get to the Spain Park 38 to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes the blitz. Prayer going up top again.
He's open.
He's got,
Oh, my gosh. Well, did we dodge a bullet or what?
That pass was intended for Pierre Thomas. There was nothing in front of him but green grass. Prayer put it right in his hands, and Thomas unable to bring it down.
It looked like he just pulled his hands back. I don't know why he just stopped on the play or something. It looked like, I don't know, it was a little weird to me the way it looked.
The other person doesn't know why he stopped his
Coach,
King Prayer, because he put that ball on the money.
I mean, it was a beautiful pass, a receiver's dream.
Carson Spears in the punt for the Wildcats, back deep. It's going to be number 7, Barrett Price. Watch for the fake punt here.
Yeah.
Instead, they're going to try to pin it. That ball's still bouncing, but it gets into the end zone.
I'm going to tell you something. That was a good punt.
Good try there by the Wildcats.
Going back to that series, I'm a little concerned how wide open Morgan was, and then on that last play, how open the receiver was there, too. Of course, hopefully we can get that corrected.
Well, you got to pay a lot of attention to Cedarian Morgan. He's just a guy, just by his own physical stature, you're going to look at him, but he plays, it's hard to believe, but he plays bigger than he is out on the field. So you got to watch him. That leaves opportunities for other guys to make plays. And then on that last pass, but to Thomas, it was certainly a time for him to make a play, but it didn't come through, and Spain Park is not going to be upset about that. 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. It's going to be Hibbert again. He's going to run inside. Play's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards. Tackle made there. I believe that was number 28 for the Wildcats. And that's going to be Christian Smith, a senior linebacker, who was first on the scene.
Yeah, Thomas is not going to like it in film session when he sees how wide open he was.
Yeah. Might be a little disdain in the film room when that play gets run back this weekend.
I think maybe Kingston's going to come up to him. What do you think?
He's probably going to say, hey, let's catch that one the next time. They're going to run the option pitch out to Hibbert.
Nothing to it.
Didn't get much. The spacing on that wasn't very good. Hibbert was 5 yards back, and no one committed to Brock Bradley. They were all paying attention to Hibbert. Bradley probably could have cut that one up and picked up more yards himself.
Yeah, I think, and plus they were running out of the sideline there. The sideline was approaching pretty quick. It was to the short side of the field.
That play didn't pick up anything. It's 3rd and 8. In fact, we'll give them one. 3rd and 7. Need to make it to the 30.
We jumped.
Another flag.
I said jump premature last time. I'm going to wait for the call.
It's going to be offsides.
All right.
And that does get 5 yards.
Last time I said jump, it was on us.
I don't know why. Clock's still running.
Uh-oh.
We won't be upset.
No, maybe they want to get this game over with quick, huh?
They did not stop the clock at all while that penalty was called.
And haven't yet.
A little early chief running clock going on here. 3rd and 2. It's going to be Hibbert again, looking for some space.
Get it,
still
get it.
Fighting,
Oh,
but
man.
It doesn't look like they're still trying to push. Let's see who wins the tug of war. It looks like Hibbert may have fallen over to the 30. Depends on where they spot this football.
They're going to call it dead, I think, right before it, like on the 38 or 39.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
I'm sorry, 29.
Spain Park said, we're going to stay out here on the field and get this yard. Big play here in the opening quarter.
Will we make them jump, or are we going to call a play? Yeah, they're trying to make them jump, I think.
I believe you're right. They're trying to make them jump. at this point, if it's me, you go for it. 1 yard, as long as you're going to be out there. Doesn't look like they're going to do it.
You can only get them to jump so many times, right?
In fact, Spain Park's going to take the timeout. 3:23 left here in the opening quarter. And it's been big plays on both sides. Unfortunately for Benjamin Russell, the Spain Park big plays have led to touchdowns, while the Wildcats' big plays have led to disappointment.
Well, we were gifted a fumble down on the 24-yard line. I mean, the 19-yard line. One play later, we hit Connor Grebb on a wheelwright for a TD, puts us up 14-0. We stopped Benjamin Russell in the next series. They had to punt, had us pinned back pretty good on the 20. We get it out to the 29, and now we're punting back to them.
It'll be the first punt of the night for Spain Park.
Good snap, good punt. A little short punt, actually out of bounds.
The ball's going to go out of bounds, and not quite what we wanted there.
No, I spoke too soon.
When you're up 2 touchdowns, though, sometimes you can take that a little bit, knowing that one play is not going to cost you the ball game. And it's still early, but you don't want to give too many short fields to this Benjamin Russell team, and you don't want to allow this team to start getting confidence.
No, they're starting on our side of the field on the 47, so this is the best starting position they've had all night.
That is correct.
We'll see what they come with here as the big guy comes to the left by himself. Our number one is on their number one.
One-on-one coverage, Jalen Mosley out there with Cedarian Morgan. Back to pass is going to be a short pass. They were looking to run the screen, but nowhere to go. Big tackle made there again, number 28, Wyatt Beatty. He's been all over the place tonight. This time they tried to set the screen up, and Beatty blows it up. J.D. Bottomy in there as well to help break up that screen, and the play is going to lose too.
Beatty's looking like the game slowed down for him here, and what I mean by that is he was on that. He read that instantly and showed quickness getting to the ball. So he is seeing everything tonight.
He's got a fumble recovery and a tackle for loss here in the first quarter. 2nd and 12. Play action across the middle, wide open.
Oh, good move.
Bedgood is complete. Couple of players slipped down, but that play is going to pick up nearly 20 yards. In fact, it picks up exactly 20 yards and a Benjamin Russell first down.
Yeah, that was, who was that? B.J. Bedgood?
Bedgood with the catch across the middle.
He actually threw it a little behind it. Bedgood did a good, outstanding job there, kind of reaching behind and still kept his momentum going forward.
This game is far from over. 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Prayer back to pass. Has time. Now he's going to take off. 25, going to get to the sideline and go out at about the 23-yard line. That play will pick up 6. It's hard to put spies on quarterbacks, especially when you've got guys crisscrossing the field as receivers. But if Prayer starts taking off too much, you're going to have to sit a linebacker on him and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it looks like E.J. that time was on him and ran him out of bounds. Just short of the first down, it looks like. What do they got, 4?
2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. 1:50 remaining in this quarter. This time it is a handoff. A lot of room. It's going to be a first down. Tackle made there by E.J. Curley. But it's going to be a first down pickup for the Wildcats.
E.J. met him with a perfect form tackle. Of course, he was already there across to the line of scrimmage for a first down, but it was a nice tackle, very sure-handed. Made sure he didn't get any extra yards once they hit after contact.
Josh Harrell picks up 6 on the carry. Benjamin Russell having no problem taking a little time here as the Wildcats for the first time tonight have gotten into the red zone.
Yeah, this drive started on the Spain Park 47. They've moved it about 19 yards. Nice little drive they got going here.
going to be Harriel again looking for room, and there's not much there.
You know what is there, AA? A bunch of Spain Park defenders.
You are 100% right there,
Golly,
Pete. First
everybody
guy on the scene there, number 92, Jalen Bates. As he gets in there, then the cavalry comes.
Really, there was an impressive group there that everybody just went to the ball.
No gain on the play as the ball just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You're right. They have slowed it down. They are in no hurry here. Looks like, are we coming on a blitz? And we are. And he's wide. Well, he didn't make it past the line of scrimmage.
Good job on the scheme there defensively by Spain Park. Stop made by number 23, Kenneth Madden.
Uh-oh.
Look at him. Madden was the one who was sitting there kind of like the spy as they brought the blitz from the far side. Kingston Prayers saw the blitz coming, and he tried to step up, but there was someone waiting for him as the clock hit 0, signifying the end of the first quarter. It's been a big first quarter for Spain Park. 2 touchdown passes from Brock Bradley to Connor Grebb. Fumble recovery as well, and it's 14-0 Spain Park. Back here in Alexander City at the Sportsplex. Start of the second quarter. Spain Park on top of Benjamin Russell, 14-0. A.A. Moore, Pete Triantis bringing you the action as Benjamin Russell with its best drive here of the ball game is facing a 3rd and long after the quarterback sack on the last play. Prayer back to pass, gets rid of it quickly. It's going to be complete. It's going to be Bedgood with the catch.
That's close.
But it looks like he's going to be short of the first down marker.
Yeah, he was reaching, trying to get it close, but we held on and didn't have to. They're going to have to either go for it on 4th down or try the field goal. I don't know.
Looks like they're going to bring. No, in fact, they're going to leave the offense on the field.
So they want the points.
But it's a little different. Elijah Johnson is the quarterback on this one. They're going to just run it, trying to get up the middle. Does he get it? It does. It's going to end up being a first down for Benjamin Russell.
Yeah, that was a little different look for our guys, and kind of fooled us a little bit. We really didn't look like we knew how to defend that, and he didn't need much, and he got it.
Johnson. This time he's going to throw a fade to the back quarter of the end zone. They're going to throw it. He's
out
of bounds. No, he did not get the catch in bounds.
He definitely caught the ball, but it was out of bounds.
Good defense there by Jalen Mosley. One-on-one coverage, and most of the time, even you throw that ball up there against Cedarian Morgan, that's going to be a problem for a lot of cornerbacks, especially when you consider our corner, Jalen Mosley, is just 5'10", giving up 6-7 inches. It's going to be another run now. The whistle's going to blow.
I think we jumped, AA.
No, it's going to be a false start on Benjamin Russell.
I'm going to quit commenting because I've got 3 in a row wrong.
You didn't have your striped socks on
No,
tonight.
I didn't. I really don't. I thought T. Slaughter jumped across, but he was pulled across.
And we'll take that.
I'm sorry, Slaughter. I didn't mean that.
2nd and goal.
TK
With the penalty,
Slaughter.
the ball is backed up to the 9-yard line. They've taken Prey out of the game. They're going to try to run. Johnson's going to get to the outside. He's in for the score. But there's a flag on the play. Let's temper that celebration here just a bit.
Johnson doesn't look too happy here. He looks like it's maybe going to go against them. And it is.
That's going to move it back 15 yards. Illegal block.
That's a hard penalty there. This drive was going so well for him, and all it takes is a penalty to get you out of that rhythm. And now that they got to fight back from the high to the low again. They got to fight it back.
It happened during the play, so the down will remain the same. It's still 2nd and goal, but now it's 2nd and goal from about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that's a lot of land to cover. Let's see if they don't go to Morgan.
Right now, that's 2 touchdowns off the board for Benjamin Russell. Johnson's going to go up top. Good defense. Over on the outside there by number 12, Tristan Hill.
I tell you what, Tristan Hill stayed with him step for step, and there was no way he was going to allow that to be a reception.
They've made the quarterback switch, and they've got Johnson in there instead of Kingston Prayer. Johnson seems to be pretty adept at throwing that lob up top.
Yes, he does. He's got a good arm, too, and he's got some wheels himself.
3rd and goal, ball on the 19. Johnson back to pass, looking one way, now he wants to take off. 15-10, will anybody be able to stop him? Yes!
Oh!
Tristan Hill saves the touchdown there, but it's going to set up 4th and goal.
I tell you what, if Tristan doesn't make that, he just walks right in. There was a huge hole up the middle, and Tristan saved that touchdown at least temporarily.
They've made the quarterback switch here, and it's changed the way that they are running offense for
Yes,
Benjamin Russell. 4th and goal. It's going to be a run straight up the middle, and Johnson this time gets in. Touchdown, Benjamin Russell.
Well, I tell you what, that was an impressive drive. They overcome adversity to get the touchdown after all.
Well, again, you make the switch at quarterback. They go to Johnson, and it gets changed up kind of the rhythm of what they were doing offensively. And the kick for Benjamin Russell, number 27, Colin Murphy. That kick is up, and it's no good, wide to the left. Spain Park unable to keep Benjamin Russell out of the end zone, but still leading 14-6. We'll be back. 3-yard touchdown run by quarterback Elijah Johnson gets Benjamin Russell on the board. Twice Benjamin Russell, well, once they did get in the end zone, the other time they should have gotten into the end zone and unable to put points on the board, but even after facing a couple of penalties, the Wildcats were able to find their way into the end zone and on the scoreboard. Extra point was missed, so the Jags still hold an 8-point advantage.
You know, that's the sign of a good team to overcome adversity like they did and still come back and get the touchdown. I mean, they stayed focused on what the job was.
Now let's see what type of answer Spain Park has here. 9:59 remaining in the second quarter. Murphy, he's going to kick it deep on the bounce, but in between the legs of Kenna Rigo, and it's going to be a touchback, and first down for the Jags. The offense has looked good on the last drive, stalled out there, when unable to get that first down, but still able to be diverse. They've gone to Connor Greb a couple of times. Kenna Rigo has gotten it a couple of times. We've seen Mason McClure do some things, and certainly we've seen Hudson Hibbert do a great job running the football. And I think that's where Spain Park is going to be able to be successful. They've been able to get big yards on the ground, 4 or 5 a run, just running the ball up the middle.
Yeah, the line is doing an excellent job pushing their big line back.
Play comes in. And it's going to be Mason McClure is going to keep it. He's looking for room, and he finds, nearly gets outside. Good stop by number 5, Brandon Hicks. Senior linebacker, a little on the small side, just list him at 5'7", but he found his way in there, was able to get the ankles of McClure because McClure was ready to bounce and go.
I was going to say, if Brandon doesn't grab that ankle, McClure had a little running room there.
Got about half a yard on that. We'll call it 2nd and a long 9. Play action. This is going to be all across the middle. We had a receiver open, Landrick Holloman, the tight end, but Brock Bradley was a little long with him.
He had a little pressure applied to him, and he looked a little unsure if he wanted to go to the guy coming on the outside or the one over the middle, and we got an incomplete pass. So it comes up with, 3rd and about 9.5?
Right, and I think you called it just right, Pete, which was it was a late recognition there by Bradley, so the throw wasn't near as true as you've seen some of his other passes. He was a little long with it, but he certainly had Hallman wide open, streaking up the middle of the field. And now Spain Park is going to go 5 wide. Clear passing down. Benjamin Russell looks like they're only going to rush 3. Bradley looking, has time. Thinking about running, he's going to run, yeah, he's going to take off, but there's not much room there as they put 8 in the pattern and not much place to go for Brock Bradley.
So that's 2 possessions they're forcing us to punt there. So Benjamin Russell starting to get their feet under him. Nobody thought this game was going to be easy, and it's not.
Yeah, the turnover certainly helped early for Spain Park, but on the last 2 drives, Benjamin Russell has shown that its defense is going to try to be up to the task tonight.
We need a good punt right here just to get them back into their territory. Good snap.
Zach Jones Van Pelt gets a good one off. It's going to be caught at the 40.
Okay.
Made one man miss. But surely there, that ball is loose, but they're going to say he was down. Nathan Bird out there with the stop. And there's a player down for Benjamin Russell.
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him.
He tried to, I think that's the return man, although it's a little tough to see. It'll be interesting. I imagine that Prayer's going to come back out at quarterback for Benjamin Russell as he's standing there looking like he's going to be ready to go. But when Prayer came out of the ball game and they went with Elijah Johnson, things certainly changed up a bit for that Benjamin Russell offense.
It certainly did. Elijah came in. The kids really responded. Looked like they had a little life to them, and we were a little confused with that. You know, you go from a different style of quarterbacking, and it's going to cause some confusion.
Player is still down, and that's not a good sight because now the Spain Park medical team is out there tending to him as well as the Benjamin Russell medical team.
Yeah,
and so
they're bringing a card on.
That's not a good look. We'll find out what's going on when we come back. 14-6, Spain Park on top. The injured player for Benjamin Russell was LaJavius Calhoun. He was the return man on the punt. We're going to get a quick look and see if we can see what happened to him. But what I'll tell you is this. The car came out on the field. His mother was out there. You know, you got both teams' medical staffs. And
he had to get up.
That's a dire look, man. But he was like, I don't need no stinking cart. I'm going to get up and walk off. And he jogged off under his own power.
That says a lot about the young man.
Hopefully he's okay and he'll be able to get back out here on the field in a short amount of time. Still, another good field position for Benjamin Russell as they will start 1st and 10, the Wildcats will, on their own 35-yard line. King Prayer back in at quarterback. Morgan in motion. He's coming in the block. Handoff doesn't get anywhere. That's going to be a loss on that play. Jay Norris was on the carry. First man in there is Nathan Bird amongst the many Spain Park defenders who came in and made the stop. Play loses 1.
Yeah, that defensive line that time did a stellar job, just stood that line up and allowed the other teammates to come in and make tackles.
Well, you got to be careful. As you saw there, it was Morgan who came in, and he was trying to kind of set the edge there and get a block on the edge. Didn't do a very good job, but at some point they're going to slip him out, and you've got to be careful on the play action with that.
Yeah, it turned him inside. It turned that run in. You're right about that.
2nd and 11. In play action, quick across the middle, another drop.
That was a drop. That was right in his gut. You couldn't put it better. That would have been a big play.
B.J. Bedgood. But no surprise who was standing right there behind him, number 19, Joe Cross. And most receivers don't like to cross Joe.
No, Joe is one of our top defenders. And tell you what, he is one heck of a football player and leader for this team.
Benjamin Russell spreads their receivers 4 wide, 2 on each side, facing 3rd and 11. Prayer trying to give signals to his guys. Here comes the rush. Blitz coming. Picked up, fired across. Easy pitch and catch for Morgan, who picks up a first down.
We're going to have to do a little bit better job than that. There was absolutely no one on him. We were well off, and all they had to do is a pitch and catch for a first down there.
Well, when the pressure doesn't get home and you've got time to throw that football, Morgan is going to use the respect that DBs give him to his advantage. He started to show a go route, but he cut that route off, and he was wide open along the sideline.
Yes,
First and 10 this time. King Prayer keeps it. Joe Cross stops him, but it's going to be another first down for the Wildcats.
That was really a good display of trickery there by the quarterback. He kind of fooled us, and next thing you know, he's 10 yards past us.
He really hasn't taken off running. That's really the first time that he has done it by design. And on that read option, he saw the middle of the field wide open and was able to pick up another first down for the Wildcats. Clock at 7 minutes here in the second quarter. Benjamin Russell trying to get back into the end zone again.
You know, they got us on our heels here a little bit deep in our territory, almost in the red zone. Not that time, though.
Good job there. E.J. Curley was the first man in to kind of slow it up. And then the cavalry came, as you saw there. Curley was first.
Bird was in there, a whole host of us, Jaguars.
Play made it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard of an advance. It's going to be second down. That ball still on the 27-yard line.
Love watching E.J. Curley play. He plays with such passion. He's a true leader out there.
Second down, we're still going to call it 10. This time they run a quick screen, and it's complete.
That's speed right there.
Little misdirection pass complete to number 14, DJ Jackson. It's going to be another first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're into the red zone now.
It was a quick look left, but you saw the screen set up to the right very quickly, and Jackson, as you said, showing that great speed, was able to get outside and pick up another first down for the Wildcats.
Drive started on the Benjamin Russell 40-yard line. They're down to what, our 19? No, 14.
Ball's at the 14, first and 10. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up, quick fire across, incomplete. Slaughter heated up the backfield, and they made Prayer throw it a lot quicker than he probably wanted to. Good job there, though, picking up the blitz by Josh Harrell.
Zion McLean was there, too, to knock the pass down, or he was there defending it.
Trips to the far side for Benjamin Russell. Another quick pass out of the backfield. Harrell with the catch. Stop made there by J.D. Bonamy.
Bonamy was right there when he caught the ball for a little short gain.
That play picks up two. It's 3rd and 8. But Benjamin Russell's been pretty good on these money downs.
Yeah, that's a big down right here. If we could stop him right here and force the field goal.
I would imagine this is probably 4-down territory.
Yeah, he's got 2 plays called in his back of his head, that's for sure, depending on how this first one goes.
Here comes the rush again, and this time quarterback steps up.
Too easy. Hey, that's too easy right there up the middle.
When you sell out, you've got to get home. And that's what happened that time. Spain Park brought the blitz from the edges. And Prayer was able to run right up the middle and pick up the first down. 1st and goal, and now they're going to their goal line package, which includes quarterback Elijah Johnson,
who is the most dangerous player out on that offense at the moment. He's going to run it.
Try to run. Does he slip the tackle? He does, but as of right now, he's not in the end zone. They're going to blow the whistle. That play is going to be dead at the 1.
I thought he was going to slip in there for a minute, AA. He is that elusive, you know. He looked like he had nowhere to go. Next thing you know, he's on the 1. Goodness gracious alive.
What they do is they sweep those backs to the side that Johnson wants to run, and he's just looking for the block for the opening. This time he's going to go right up the middle. He tries to go over the top, and he does not make it. Oh, wow. They gave him the touchdown.
My goodness.
It did not look like he was able to get over that goal line.
Evidently, they called it there, but I'm with you. I'd like to see a replay before I make my decision.
Yeah, I just don't know. It looked like a good stop there.
I don't see any complaints on the Spain Park sideline, so I don't know. You got to feel like if it was short, Coach V would be out there letting them know it.
Elijah Johnson, second rushing touchdown of the night.
He's a player.
And so now Benjamin Russell's going to try to go for the tie, going for 2. I don't know about teams chasing points this early.
You know what? I'm like you. I'd kick it because there's going to be a lot more scoring in this ball game.
I'm sure Coach, though, thought that, hey, if he missed the first one.
And we jump offside.
If we miss the first one, we might miss the second one, too. We got as good a chance doing it this way. And then when you consider you've got Cedarian Morgan out there, you can throw that jump ball and give it a shot.
Well, you definitely got some advantages for this, but I'm like you, though. I think I'd probably kicked it because, the scoring's not near over.
Now it's from the 1.5-yard line. This time he's going to try to go over the top again.
He did not do it.
He didn't do it. Now he did on the second effort. He gets in, and this game is going to be tied at 14. Johnson didn't make it on the first effort, but the offensive line kept pushing. And Johnson was able to get carried over the line for 2 more.
So the first quarter we win 14-0. Right now in the second quarter they're up 14-0. Who's going to get that next score, AA?
We'll find out. 4:13 left here before halftime. We're not at 14. We'll be back. We knew it wasn't going to be a cakewalk. AA Moore, Pete Triantis here in Alexander City, where Benjamin Russell just scored again. Elijah Johnson been responsible for all 14 of their points, 2 rushing touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. Has this game knotted at 14. Kickoff time. Murphy with the ball on the tee. Kenna-Rigo with Barrett Price. And it's going to be Rigo at the 6. Looking, he's got room up the middle. Across the 30.
Oh, he got hit.
And he got blasted, but he's okay. He took the hit.
Uh-oh, he's a little wobbly, buddy.
He's a little shaken.
Oh, he's wobbly. He's going to have to sit out a minute.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be in for this play.
They need to let him know he's in Alexander City in a football game because he got popped, bless his heart. But he got up. He's tough as nails, and he'll be back. This kid will be back. I was just looking at a stat. Elijah Johnson last week caught a reception for a 41-yard touchdown. He can throw for a touchdown, run for a touchdown, and catch for a touchdown. He's everything.
You have to keep your eyes on him. 1st and 10 for Spain Park, ball at the 32-yard line. Be play action fake across the middle. It's
Great
complete.
Catch.
Barrett Price with the catch. And that's going to be good for an Atlas Senior Living first down.
That was a great throw and catch right there. Good call by the staff over there. I like that call over the middle. I don't think they expected that.
We just want to remind you that this second quarter is brought to you by United Community Bank, which is a proud sponsor of Spain Park football. Please visit our Meadowbrook location on Highway 280. 1st and 10, ball at the 49-yard line of Spain Park. Another play action, this time to the outside. Pass is complete. Catch made by tight end Landrick Hallman. And it's going to put Spain Park on the plus side of the field.
That's a nice little quick pass right there, a little out. Gets you about 3 yards, 4 yards.
Spain Park, you want to get in this rhythm. You want to get back to the line. Get Benjamin Russell on its heels a little bit. 3 receivers to the near side, 2nd and 7. Bradley back to pass, looking. He's going up top. He's got a man. He overshoots him. And it is intercepted. Big pickoff there by Benjamin Russell. Brock Bradley tried to go long, and This time he missed, and now the turnover bug has bitten the Jaguars. He threw it a bit into coverage there. Coach Vakak is not very happy about it.
No, he is coaching his quarterback up right now. Would you say? That was overthrown. Beautiful catch. Looked like a receiver. Beautiful catch.
You know who that was?
Yes, I just saw his number.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. I was going to say he's scored every which way. Now he intercepts the pass.
Elijah Johnson out there again. 1st and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line for Benjamin Russell. Below play action to get it out to Bedgood. He's got blockers in front of him. They're going to throw the flag. It's going to be a holding call against Benjamin Russell.
Yeah, the wide receiver there grabbed our cornerback and just held on to him as he was rounding the corner there. So 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. They've got a long way to go, but if we get to halftime tied 14-14, let's see if we can regroup and get our momentum back we had in the first quarter.
Well, I imagine that Spain Park is going to want to try to get this football back and see if they can put points on the board.
You're right. It's
Benjamin
a lot of time.
Russell helping them out just a little bit with that holding call.
And they're walking a big one off here, I believe. It's 10 yards.
I believe it's going to be half the distance.
Okay, yeah. So what did that wind up about? 7?
That ball is going to be placed, looks like, at the 9-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and long. Clock running. 2 minutes, 36 seconds. I don't know why it's running because the officials haven't heard them blow it back into play yet.
They did that last time, didn't they?
They did.
Different rules.
This time it's going to be kept. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, that was well read. That was a tough 2 or 3 yards there for him.
Good stop there. E.J. Curley just reading the quarterback. Stays right at home. Also there on the stop, number 23, Kenneth Madden. And now Benjamin Russell is going to take its time a little bit. 2nd and long, we'll call it 2nd and about 13.
They're thinking they could bleed the clock down, so if they have to give it over to Spain Park, there'll be very little time. Smart, though. They're in their deep territory.
Back to pass. Pressure coming.
Out of bounds.
I'm going to say incomplete. Morgan tried to come back to it. Good defense there this time by number 12, Tristan Hill. And it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, this time they did stop the clock.
That was a little easier to see. Yeah. That clock kept running. I'm sure Coach Vakakis.
Somebody's watching that.
Would have run on the field and said, hey.
You think that's all he would have said?
I imagine it would have been followed by some other things.
Maybe a little more vocal. Animation.
You know, sometimes you want to whisper those things because that can lead to a penalty.
Yeah, we got him backed
this time
up
they're
here.
Going to try to run. Bedgood gets free. Does he get to the 1st down marker? No, he doesn't.
Short.
He's brought down at the 20. Run there by Bedgood. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Is a foul?
It's going to be a face mask.
Goodness. I didn't see that face mask, but I guess it was. I don't even know who to tell you it was called on.
That's a tough penalty to get.
Yeah. I mean, we were breezing with 1:30 left. They're getting ready to punt to us. That's a big penalty. That brings it out to the 35.
And now it puts Benjamin Russell in a good position to try to get it downfield.
Yeah, they got plenty of time.
Another second ticks off the clock while the play was dead. That's interesting in itself.
It's still going again.
They just blew the whistle in the play. We'll let it run.
I mean, run all you want. There's something going on because neither coach has complained about time being run off the clock, so I don't get it.
It's still the first half, a little time to otherwise.
Yeah, they call timeout. Benjamin
think
Russell.
about what's happening. But 1:15 remaining here before halftime, and at halftime, the Pride of the Park will perform, something that we always enjoy seeing week to week here in Alexander City as we get ready to play the last 1:15. We said the Pride of the Park is performing, so is the Benjamin Russell Band. We don't want anybody's mama calling us. So both of them will perform, and we'll have them both here. Pitch and catch to Cedarian Morgan. He's going to get out of bounds. 1:08 left here before halftime. Goes out at the 39-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6. The momentum has clearly shifted to the Benjamin Russell sideline. Empty backfield. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Doesn't get home again. It's tipped in and it's caught. Bedgood, 40, 35 before he's brought down. J.D. Bottomy with the tackle.
What a catch by Bedgood. Again, it was a tad behind him. The ball, when he caught it, it turned him around, and he was able to get another 15 yards out of the deal.
You got to get home with the pressure. Otherwise, you're leaving your guys one-on-one to have to make plays. And he's going up top, big up top. And that's going to be a touchdown reception by the previously injured LaJavius Calhoun.
I tell you what, he was wide open. Hey, this, I can't tell you how impressed this is. This drive started on their own 15-yard line after a series of whatever was going on there, and they promptly go 85 yards to take the lead at half.
Certainly got helped by that face mask penalty. Otherwise, it would have been a punt, but instead, Benjamin Russell able to withstand the early body blow from Spain Park. Murphy out for the extra point. This time he gets it up and through. 48 seconds remaining before halftime. And the interception turns into 7 points for Benjamin Russell, and the Wildcats, for the first time tonight, have the lead at 21-14. 48 seconds. I believe Spain Park still has a timeout left. Be interesting to see what the Jaguars do on this kick return to help themselves possibly get a chance to get into the end zone here before the break.
Yeah, I got to believe that if they're in any kind of position, Coach V will not back down. He will try to get that score back.
Turnovers on both sides have led to points.
He was wide open on that play, Bedgood was. Wide open.
Streaking right up the hash mark.
Nobody saw him, or either they couldn't get to him.
That's not Rigo back there. That's actually number 8, Andrew Malin is back. And this one is going to get kicked into the end zone. No return. Oh, no, that is Rigo. I thought that was.
It looked like 8 right there, too, though.
It did.
I have to give you that one now. It looked like an 8.
We are in a position that makes it a little more difficult to see some things going on the field. These binoculars, they do okay. But as the years continue to pile on my birth certificate, the ability to see things with just my eyes is starting to fade away.
I think they call that a product of time.
Yeah. Well, time is catching up, and there's not a lot of time here for Spain Park. They're going to go 5 wide here. 48 seconds left, 1st and 10 at the 20. Bradley's going to take off running. Not much room.
No.
They had someone waiting for him, and that someone was big number 22. That's Jaden Moss. Oh, well, he's in another guy in that. Jaden Moss is listed as a cornerback, but he's a little.
Looks like we're going to let the clock run down.
Yeah, we're going to try to see if they can pick up something here. But not much there. Instead, no, they're going to take another shot at it here. 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to be a quick screen. But again, not much room.
Take it in.
Barrett Price. And that's going to be the last play of the first half. Spain Park owned the first quarter, but it's Benjamin Russell that took control in the second quarter. And now, going into the break, the Wildcats lead the Jaguars 21-14. When we come back, the bands will perform at halftime for both Spain Park and Benjamin Russell. You're watching Spain Park football. We'll be back. We're back here at the Charles E. Bailey Senior Sportsplex in Alexander City, Alabama. Spain Park scoring the first 2 touchdowns of the ball game. Gave up 3 in the second quarter, and they trail 21-14 as we get ready to start the second half. A.A. Moore, Pete Triantis with you with all the action. And Pete, what is Spain Park going to have to do to be able to kind of stem this tide and get back into this ball game?
Well, they came out so fast, albeit aided by a few Benjamin Russell's mistakes. And then Benjamin Russell comes back. Now, first thing they're going to have to do, Benjamin Russell, as they receive this kickoff, is play defense. They got to stop this talented group of duo of the quarterback and the receiver here. We got to get a rush on the quarterback. And if we can do that, then we'll worry about the offense. But first thing they got to do is just stop this offense they got.
Sometimes,
easier said than done.
Misplaced penalties can hurt too, as we saw the face mask extended a drive.
Yes, it did.
A turnover extended, gave Benjamin Russell another opportunity. An inability to stop the quarterback run up the middle has been a problem. So hopefully they're able to kind of see those issues and stop them. And we'll see how that goes.
I'm sure Coach V had a good talking with him, and if anything, I bet he's told him one play at a time. Let's play one play at a time.
Here you go. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be play action, and this time they get to the quarterback.
There you go.
E.J. Curley, joined there by Mr. Wyatt Beatty, who's had a fumble recovery. They get to the quarterback on the first play of the second half.
And that's a good way to come out and start it. There was a coverage sack that he had no one to throw it to. He tried to pull it down and run it, and there was just nowhere to go. So that's a good start.
We'll take it. Play loses 5, 2nd and 15. Time to throw. It is incomplete. Intended for Morgan. Good coverage there again by Jalen Mosley.
Tell you what, that was a great coverage there. Jalen was there as soon as with the receiver, and I tell you what, that was one heck of he was right there.
Morgan trying to work out a little stiffness there. I don't know if he's going to be able to play this down, and he's not.
Yeah, I don't know if does it look like cramps maybe?
Something. He was trying to
shake it off. I don't think he's hurt. It doesn't look like he's really hurt, just maybe cramping up again. But, whatever it takes.
But it's a big 3rd down play, and he's not going to be on the field for it. 21-14, early break here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back. 3rd and 15, Morgan came off the field under his own power. They're going to try to run again, and this time Prayer gets loose. 30-35.
He's close. Gosh, he's close. They're going to mark him about a yard short.
They're going to mark him out at the 34.
What do you do here, AA? What do you do?
Well, you've got the lead. You probably punt the football here, but Coach V said, no, I'm not going to stay on the field. And this time it looks like they're going to go for it, though. They're probably going to try to get Spain Park to jump off sides. I wouldn't be surprised at that.
This is a big call no matter the outcome.
They brought somebody in late. That's interesting because they huddled up. And so they brought someone in late on the substitution. That is very interesting.
Oh, they snapped it too.
And he's not going to get it.
Big play.
He's not going to get it. Wyatt Beatty again. He says, I've got the football. It is a fumble recovery. Wyatt Beatty's got 2 of them.
How about that? That was huge, AA. I mean, when you come out, that defense, after getting run over, I mean, let's face it, they had the second quarter, right? There's no excuses. They came out fired up there. They were 3 and out.
Get a quarterback sack to start the drive. Then you get the nice hit on Morgan, which pulled him out of the ball game. He did not return for the rest of the series. After the big run on 3rd down, the 4th down stuff. And it's 1st and 10 for Spain Park. Bradley, play action. He's going to go up top.
He was hit.
Is incomplete.
He was hit as he threw that ball, AA. In fact, he's getting up slow, but he looks okay. But he was definitely hit that caused that ball to kind of be like a lame duck just going out of bounds there.
We don't want to forget our wonderful sponsors as that turnover on 4th down is brought to you by A.R. Homes. And the defense has 2 fumble recoveries, both of them by Wyatt Beatty here in this ball game. First pass was incomplete at second down, and be interesting to see if Spain Park can get back to the run. They were very successful in the first quarter running the football between the tackles.
Yes, they were.
Quick pass out to Kenarigo. He runs over a guy, runs past another guy.
He's still on his feet.
Still up, gets to about the 21-yard line. That should be good enough for an Atlas Senior Living first down.
What a play there. He got hit twice, broke 2 tackles, and he got the first down. Sheer determination there. Took 2 more to bring him down.
A little get off me there by Kenarigo.
A little attitude.
It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball now at the 21-yard line. Quick pitch out to Hibbert.
Got a hole.
Gets inside to the 15.
It's a flag. 2 flags.
But the flag's going to come out.
Got one, it looks like on the 24, and one in their territory in the backfield. Holding on us.
It's a nice run. It was good design on that play, but that holding is going to bring it back.
Yeah. And I was just moments away from telling you that this is how we overcome that start, and I can't say it. You asked me that question, you know,
sir.
And I was getting ready to tell you this is how we do it.
Well, this could be just a slight bump in the road, but it's going to cost him 10
I
yards.
know, but I was ready to say it right then.
1st and 20. Bradley back to pass, looking, pressure coming. He gets it out to the outside. It's caught. Kenarigo with the catch. Good composure in the pocket there by Brock Bradley because it was coming in his face. And just at the last moment, he saw Rigo out there. And even though the pressure was coming, he had enough arm strength to get it outside of the far hash.
And it's a good thing he did because if it was a moment slow, you're looking at 6 the other way.
Well, that play only picks up 2. It's 2nd and 18. Need to try to get a good chunk here of your Spain Park to make 3rd down manageable. Bradley back to
he's
pass.
open over the middle.
Still looking. He's going to get it all. He's got a man open, but he overshoots Kenarigo.
He was a little bit late on that. I thought he was open early, and he's just a tad late on it. But it was a good try. I like the call.
And he was open late, too. Let's not.
Yeah, he was open late in the middle of the end zone.
He had a couple of steps on the defenders, but Bradley a couple times tonight has been a little too long on some of these passes.
Yes, he has.
Now, this team has been using Mason McClure in the backfield, but we haven't seen him catch any passes tonight. Need something big here. Empty backfield on 3rd and 18. Bradley pumps once.
He's open. He caught it.
Good
he caught
catch.
it.
Kenarigo.
Wow.
No, that's going to be Barrett Price, and it's going to be a 1st and goal, but the flag comes in.
What's that for?
It may be unsportsmanlike conduct. Here we hope not. Good play there by Barrett Price. It was after the play, and that's exactly what it is.
So now we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
Well, it was a post-play foul, so you get the yardage, but you back it up 15, but it's still going to be 1st and 10 for Spain Park.
Wow. Well, they look like the change, though. They look like they're like 1st and 10.
It will be first down. It's a first down.
But it looks like 10 yards to go.
Right, because they did it. It was a post-play foul.
Oh, okay. So they didn't add 10 on to the.
They marked the 15 off,
Gotcha.
but it's going to be 1st and 10
okay.
for Spain Park. Ball now at the 20-yard line.
I was thinking it's going to be worse than that.
This time a pitch to McClure. He's
got
got
some
blockers
blocking.
in front. 15 gets to about the 14-yard line before he's brought down. It's going to be 2nd down.
I like this drive. Of course, the turnover, we got it on the 33. We need to take advantage of this and get points out of the deal, regardless what it is. We need a touchdown, but regardless, we've got to have points here.
And it would have been great to have that 1st and goal.
Yes.
Barrett Price was pretty excited, a little too excited. McClure looking for room and finds it.
He's got it.
10.
He's going to score. He's going to score.
Touchdown, Jags.
Oh, my goodness. What a weight. Now, I can say it, AA. That's how you overcome the first half, right?
You've got to get the ball in this young man's hands. He has shown an ability to make plays in space and even without space. This time, McClure dances a little bit, and then finds the opening and races to the end zone for the touchdown.
What a effort he had. He was contained, and he broke it back over the middle, and just with that speed he has, he beat him to the end zone.
Reese Jones with the extra point is no good.
Wow.
But Mason McClure is plenty good. As he breaks wide and gets into the end zone, it's now a 21-20 game. Benjamin Russell still on top. We'll be back. We're back here at the Sportsplex in Alexander City. Big defensive stop. Turn into an offensive touchdown for the Jags, but the missed extra point keeps Benjamin Russell on top by 1. It's going to be a short kick. It bounces, and they just fall down. Coach Vakakis had seen enough of the return game.
Yeah. let's just put it on the 30, whatever it is, the 34, right?
And that's where
33.
we'll start. And now they're going to make another quarterback switch. Elijah Johnson back in as the signal caller. He sparked this team in the second quarter. Did not look like Spain Park quite knew what to do with him. I'm sure they talked about it at halftime, knowing they were going to see some more of him in some of these packages. 1st and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. He is, in fact, going to run. He gets to the outside, and he's going to get around the corner before he's pushed out of bounds. We'll give that tackle or that push out of bounds there to Houston Holmes, but not before Johnson picks up 5.
I'm not a fan of the 2-quarterback system, but I tell you what they've got going right now is working for them with these two. It's a different look. The scat back and the guy with they can do it all, and then the established quarterback.
Well, it is a.
That should be a no call. No, that was a no call.
That was incidental contact.
That was incidental.
It looked like it anyway.
Wave it off.
They're not going to do that. 15 yards. It's going to be automatic first down for the Wildcats. And that's the thing about Johnson. He certainly showed his ability to be able to run the football, but he's also had a nice touch on some of those passes. So Johnson's going to come out of the ball game, and they're going to bring Prayer back in.
And Prayer's the bigger of the two.
He hasn't been near as successful.
No, Johnson sparks him.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. The ball is now on the Spain Park 48.
Oh,
no,
nice. Put him down.
Nathan Bird in that backfield, and he's like, it didn't matter which one of y'all decide to keep the football, you're getting tackled.
I've heard his name a few times tonight, too. He is all over the field.
Should be a loss of 1, but they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. That's not what happened.
No, it's
Bad
not.
spot. It's going to be 2nd and 10. He was tackled at the 49, and then he rolled after he was on the ground, and the officials gave him the roll.
He got away with it. Well, they say football's about inches, isn't it?
Blitz coming. He gets away. Yes, he does, but not as much as he wants to. But the throw throws him over the
well, they're going to call him a little short. They're going to put him back on the 40. But he did throw him forward.
Right. That's interesting in and of itself because it should have been -1 on the last run, and this time he should have gotten those yards, and he took it back.
Yeah, you're right. They made up for it.
It's going to be 3rd and 1. Elijah Johnson back in the game for Benjamin Russell. Clock under 7 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats up 1.
Expect a run here. And if it doesn't make it, they're going to run it again.
They're going to run it to the right side, looking to cut back in, and there's not going to be any room. Ball's loose again.
So he's way back there. They're going to call him down.
Where are they going to spot it?
He's not getting up. Johnson's getting up slow.
Yeah, no, it's not slow. He hasn't gotten up. And, in fact, they're going to call the medical staff out this time.
He's hurt. He got popped. I mean, he got hit hard. Coach V's firing his team up over there. He is screaming
words of encouragement.
We're going to take a break here as they tend to Elijah Johnson. This game, if you thought it wasn't good, it's going to get a lot better. 6:24 left. We'll be back.
I think they actually called it down as Johnson's being helped off the field now, walking pretty gingerly.
Oh, he's not walking by himself. He's getting assistance to come off of the field.
Yes, he is. So he is done for the moment. Whether he comes back, we'll see in the future. But they don't lose anything with either quarterback. It's just that Johnson gave him the spark that gave him the 21 points in the second quarter.
Well, the other part of it that you got to consider is Johnson's playing defense. He's got an interception and a couple tackles in this game, too. So it will be interesting to see how Benjamin Russell plays it without him, at least here in the short term.
Fourth
and two.
And we jump.
Going to be encroachment.
Oh, that'll drive you crazy, Coach Bush.
Second time that a penalty costs.
And you know that's what they're going to try to do. You know Coach Bush told them they're going to try to pull you offsides, and you just sometimes, you're a youngster out there, you got that adrenaline going, you just can't help yourself.
And something tells me they weren't even going to try to run a play there.
Yeah.
Back to pass is Prayer. Here's more pressure. He's going to step up and he's going to take off. 40, 35, 30, 25, and he's going to be brought down at about the 23. It's going to be a first down for Benjamin Russell.
This drive started on the Benjamin Russell 33. So we'll see what the end of this drive has. The defense has got to step it up here.
They're selling out against the pass, and they're bringing a rush. They've got guys out in coverage, but all Prayer and Johnson before them have been doing is just stepping up in the pocket. If you don't get home, you're going to keep running into big plays like that, and it's happened 4 or 5 times tonight.
I wonder if a blitz here would be good. And they're coming.
Right up the middle. They sold out again. You got a receiver out there. Did he catch it?
He caught it.
He did. Touchdown, Benjamin Russell. Bet good again. Again, selling out, trying to get to the quarterback, hoping that your defensive backs can hold for that extra second. Unfortunately, that's not what happened here. And Benjamin Russell's back in the end zone.
You know, Kingston just stepped up in the pocket there and found him wide open in the corner of the end zone, and it was just a nice little throw and catch, nice route.
Last 2 touchdowns for Benjamin Russell have come after tough penalties on 3rd and 4th down, extended the drive.
So we got the extra point here being tried here to go up 28-20.
Not necessarily an automatic deal here.
No, it's not, as we're late getting some people on the field. Wake up, folks. Let's get in the game.
Murphy missed his first one before he made the second one.
All right, here we go.
Snap down, kick is up.
He missed it. Or did it go straight through? He got it.
And it's good. 5:23 left here in the 3rd quarter. Benjamin Russell on top of Spain Park, 28-20. 3rd quarters this season on Spain Park Football is brought to you by Signature Homes. The 3rd quarter is proudly sponsored by the premier local new home builder, Signature Homes. Build your life with us. And as always, go Jags.
Go Jags. All right, we got to answer him, AA.
Well, it is still a 1-score ball game. Both teams have put the ball in the end zone here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see, on the last kickoff by Benjamin Russell, Murphy kicked it out of the end zone, or kicked it to the back of the end zone for no return.
Yes, he sure did. He's got a good leg.
They've been kicking them all to Kenarigo. And they're going to go his way again.
Oh, he stepped in the end zone.
I think they may have called a penalty. It's going to be an offsides.
Oh, they sure did.
And they're going to have to kick it again.
Which means we'll probably get a return out of this.
It's quite possible.
Which means it could be dangerous.
Well, we're hoping so. Rigo has had a couple of good returns here tonight. A couple this season. He hasn't quite broken one yet, but
It's coming.
you've got to figure that it is. Special teams being a very important part of the game for Coach Vikakis, no matter where he is. It's been a little while since we've seen him go in the bag with some tricks on special teams, but sometimes you don't have to when you've got a team that has been capable of getting leads and keeping them. But this time, Spain Park playing from behind, down 8 points, and looking for a big return. Murphy has it teed up this time from the 35. And in fact, Rigo is going to get a chance to return it. He's got it at the 3. Has the burners turned on now. He's going to go upfield. Breaks one tackle, breaks a second. No, he doesn't. He gets pulled down. Nice return there by Ken Arrigo, but he is brought down there by number 20, Caleb Jones. Spain Park is going to start at the 29-yard line.
Hey, we need to see a good, solid drive here. We need to get Brock making some really short, complete passes to get some confidence back. I'm not saying he's lost it, but he needs to get some confidence here because we need to score here. We need to answer. If they're going to score, we're going to have to score. Well,
we certainly would like to see the run game get picked up a little more as well. The last play on offense was the touchdown run by Mason McClure. We saw earlier in the ball game it was Hudson Hibbert who was able to make things go, but we'll see how it goes here on first down. Single setback is Mason McClure, and he's going to get it. Looking up the middle, dances to the outside. Play picks up about 4.
Yeah, wasn't much there. He was lucky to get 4 yards, really. It just wasn't there. But he did good. It was positive. He got a good 4-yard start, which is okay.
You can take 4 yards or run all night long if you want to grind it out that way.
Yeah, that's right.
First and 10. Soon we make it 2nd and 6. Me and my addition not working very well. I just said he ran for 4, and I took them right away. McClure again, the single setback. Now it's a pitch. He's got blockers out front, finds the hole, and gets around it. He stretches across the 40 to about the 41. It's going to be a first down. An Atlas Senior Living first down.
So far we're running the ball. And we're running it, good. That was a good run. Good blocking there, good running.
Those first downs are good, but we need some Andrew Sports Medicine touchdowns, and it's going to be, again, McClure. Almost looked like he got face masks there, but there was no tackle, no pull, and that play is going to lose a couple of yards.
There was nothing there. He tried to break it and go to the outside, but he was met there by the Benjamin Russell guy and put him down for a loss of what, 3, 2?
Looks like they're going to mark it back to the 36, which is going to leave him a short 3 on that particular carry. And Vontae Traylor, big junior defensive lineman, he's been doing a good job stuffing the middle there for Benjamin Russell. Play action. Bradley has time, and he's going up top. He's got one receiver.
Oh! Did he step in bounds?
That ball was caught. Yes, sir.
That's Kenna. Wow, what a throw and catch. And the coverage that time was pretty good.
It was really good. Little jockeying back and forth as he was going back and forth. Well, I think that was Lavelle Kelly. And Kenna got the last little separation and was able to turn around and catch that football for an Atlas Senior Living first down at the 25-yard line. It's going to be a pitch outside to Hubbard.
Who's got blocking.
He gets out there. It looks like he picks up good 7-8 yards on that carry. That was almost a hold. I'm glad the officials did not see it.
Well, let's just hope they don't try to make up for it. Not saying they would now, intentionally.
Good job there by Hudson Hibbert. He's had his opportunities tonight and has taken advantage of them between him and Mason McClure. A scamper or two there by Brock Bradley. That's been the run game to this point. 2nd and 2, Hibbert in the backfield. He's going to get the ball, goes right up the middle. That's going to be an Atlas Senior Living first down as he's pulled down at about the 12-yard line.
Now the line, everybody this drive, they're playing really inspired football here. I'm loving this drive.
And looking for the run game to return. It was a big catalyst in how Spain Park scored those touchdowns in the first quarter, and then their third quarter touchdown by Mason McClure was on the ground as well. Benjamin Russell looked like in the second quarter they had kind of figured it out, but Spain Park has gone back to the ground game. 1st and 10. It's going to be Hubbard again. Inside breakthrough. He gets to about the 5.
Ooh. He was close to breaking it.
Another ankle tackle saves a touchdown there
he was
by
close.
Benjamin Russell. As you see Hubbard dance inside, he gets grabbed there by number 17, Eli Long. That probably saved the touchdown, at least to this point. You can pick up another first down just inside the 2. 2nd down, 4 to go. Clock at 2:20. Hibbert again, up the middle. He's got room.
He scored!
10-5.
He scored!
That's going to be a Spain Park touchdown.
Oh, my God. What a great drive. It starts on our own 29 and maybe, 8 to 10 plays, and boom, we're back in this ball game. Getting ready to go for 2, I'm guessing, here.
Hudson Hibbert with the Andrews Sports Medicine 6-yard touchdown run. And now Spain Park a couple of yards away from tying this ball game as they attempt a 2-point conversion.
Make this 2 points and make it even.
I imagine a nice little power run here would be something that Spain Park could find some success with. Instead, they're going to go
he's
and
wide
throw
open, wide open. The catch
wide
the ball.
open, Connor Grebb.
I don't think anybody saw him coming out of the backfield. Do you?
Which is amazing, being that he's been in the end zone twice tonight. All the flow went to the right side. Grebb slips out to the left. He catches the 2-point conversion, and this game is knotted up at 28 with 2:13 remaining in the third quarter. Man, Pete, this is a good one, man. We still got more to go.
We going down to the last second on this game. What a game. I mean, this is like 2 heavyweights just hitting each other, pow, pound, coming right back, getting back up.
Right.
It's Frazier and Ali.
Body shot. Well, we may want to come a little closer to some of the people that are watching. And me and you, well, I'm not going to tell the truth, Pete. I never saw Frazier fight Ali except for on a replay somewhere.
I saw some of it live on TV or whatever. Okay, I'll give it up there. I don't mind. Even Mike Tyson says the great Ali was the best.
I believe that. I can go with that.
He idolized Ali.
I'm just telling you, there were only like 4 channels when they fought.
we did have electricity,
Okay, yeah,
running water.
Okay, all right. No outhouses.
It was in the backyard.
Okay, that's what I thought. Ball's on the tee.
We had coal. My brother and I'd go down to the basement and shovel coal for heat.
Going to be another, not quite the pooch kick, but this time
he's going to run him out of bounds. That's okay.
And that's going to be.
There's a flag coming in.
Javius Calhoun. I wonder what that flag is about.
I don't know, but he came in late. I mean, he was far away. I mean, he had to throw a 30-yard pass to get it there.
No one from Spain Park. It's going to be a legal block in the back. Boy, that's a tough penalty if you're Benjamin Russell, because
takes away a pretty decent return.
It was a nice return, and Calhoun had gone out of bounds. They weren't trying to get anything else, and instead it cost them 10 yards.
Yeah, he's going to mark it back from the 30. Let's see if he's going to stay up on the 20-yard line.
That's a tough penalty if you're Benjamin Russell.
I got to watch what I say with you. You pick up on the little things.
I don't get outside much.
Well, I'm pleased that you've seen the replays.
I did enjoy the replays, Pete. That's for sure. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line for the Wildcats.
He's throwing the ball. He's covered.
They're going to go up top. They got double coverage.
That's
nearly
good coverage.
Picked off.
That is really good coverage by who's that number 1 for us, and Joe Hall and.
That's Jaden Mosley who's on the coverage. This time they had Joe Cross over the top.
Joe Cross. I said Joe Hall. Joe Cross.
They've been going mostly one-on-one, but Cross has been there to offer some support, because you got to watch it with Big Morgan out there. As you see, he's back in the ball game.
Yeah.
He came out on that last drive.
He sure did. So be disciplined, line. Be disciplined here. Get in there on him.
Prayer back to pass. He's going to go up top again.
Intercepted!
It's picked off.
They're going to call pass interference.
I wonder if the Cross got it. That time, maybe Mosley was a little handsy there with Morgan. It's going to be holding, not quite interference. And that's what happened. He grabbed his jersey. You could see it. But again, as you can see, they're putting that help. Watch right here. He had some jersey, although
I can't really tell by that shot.
It's quite possible that
his hand was just there.
That it was Morgan who was being a little handsy.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even see that. I could not tell that. But it is continues to be Benjamin Russell's ball instead of the interception.
This time it's going to be kept run up the middle. Not much there. J.D. Bonamy is the first guy there to bring down Josh Harrell. That play's going to pick up 3 yards. Harrell really hasn't gotten loose. He's more been like the change of pace for what's been happening out there offensively. The big runs, the electric runs have been by the quarterbacks. 2nd and 7. Clock down to 1:20 here in the third quarter. We're tied at 28. Prayer fires across the middle. That ball is incomplete.
Prayer had time that time, too. He had good protection. He stepped up in the pocket, and the receiver, it looked like maybe that the pass was a little low, but anyway, Prayer had time that time.
That was Bedgood. He had to go down and get it. Still
Yes,
was good coverage there by Houston Holmes.
Yes, it was.
It is now 3rd and 7. Can Spain Park get off the field here? They only have 3, looks like, going to rush. Will a blitz come from somewhere? Now they've checked at the line. It looks like Spain Park was getting ready to kind of play off.
Yeah, it looks like Benjamin Russell's changing that play entirely.
Prayer gets the snap. Rush coming around the end. Prayer trying to get loose. He does.
Nope.
But he's brought down at the 36-yard line. E.J. Curley with the stop.
You know what? I'll give him that if they're going to, I'm sure they're going to punt the ball with 3 yards to go late in the third quarter. In fact, it's getting ready to run out, isn't it?
Boy, I tell you what, Nathan Bird was a guy who was there. They're trying to hurry up. They had 1 extra on the field. Had to hurry up and get somebody off the field. Clock down to 40 seconds. Barrett Price back.
Oh, he shanked it. He shanked it.
Not a good punt at all. I love when the official is walking up the sideline like that.
Yeah, that's
reminds you of the old Price is Right game where the guy is going up the mountain, seeing how many dollars you missed on the product and see if he's going to fall over the cliff.
Yeah.
This time the cliff is at the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And they stopped the clock this time, eh?
Yeah, well,
that's a good thing.
Halftime came, cold beverage, hot sandwich, gets everybody revived and ready to do the things they're supposed to do here in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Jags. It's going to be Hibbert.
That line is moving them back. It's going to be
still pushing forward.
Yes, it is. They are moving them back. No hold there. They got that strictly on strength alone. They got this yards.
Well, they're going to mark it at the 50-yard line. The best part about that for the teams is you don't have to go to the other side of the field. You just got to turn around. Clock is going to run out here in the third quarter, and your score, Spain Park 28, Benjamin Russell 28. We've got an exciting 12 minutes coming up, and we hope you're here with us. We'll see you on the other side of this break. Time to start the fourth quarter here at the Bailey Sportsplex in Alexander City. 2 of the top teams in Class 6A Region 3. Pass across the middle is complete. Mason McClure still on his feet. Inside the 30 to about the 29. That's going to be good for an Atlas Senior Living. First down for the Jags. Good first play of the fourth quarter. Good throw there by Brock Bradley.
Yeah, that was an excellent throw by Brock. And an excellent catch, actually.
Mason McClure, we talk a lot about Ken Arrigo, and he's certainly an electric superstar. But Mason McClure, when he gets the ball in his hand, he makes big plays. And there's another catch there by the aforementioned Mason McClure. That's another Atlas Senior Living first down.
I'll tell you what, 2 plays we've made tons of yardage here in 2 plays.
Now, I'll tell you what.
I like it.
Keep going to the pastor, son. He's got it.
I like it. I like it.
Hibbert's in the backfield, and he's going to get the football. He's looking. He's got room.
Go,
he
baby.
breaks 10 to the 5.
What a run. You know, look at this kid. You can tell this boy's working. Or this.
Watch for Connor Greb here. He already has 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. But no, they're going to go to Hibbert. He's still trying to push.
Push him forward.
Still
push him.
Line still moving him. Is he in the end zone?
He's going in. He's going in.
Other arms up.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. Wait a second. Did they give it to him?
They gave it to him.
Touchdown, Jags. I didn't see a signal at all. But look at the push. Look at the offensive line saying, we got to get him in.
Oh,
and he goes over the line for 6, and Spain Park back on top.
The big uglies got that touchdown, baby.
There's nothing ugly about that. That's pretty, baby. Real pretty. Reese Jones. With the extra point attempt, bad snap.
Uh-oh. Golly, of all time.
And the point after.
Of all time.
No good. 4-yard touchdown run there by Hudson Hibbert. Gives Spain Park a 34-28 lead with 10:08 remaining in regulation. This has been quite the ball game. We'll take a break.
I mean,
fourth quarter, Spain Park has retaken the lead in this back-and-forth game. This fourth quarter brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings on 280. And a Spain Park victory would certainly make that chicken delicious tonight.
Oh, that sounds good. I might have to stop on the way home.
A.A. Moore, Pete Triantis, Marshall Productions, bring you all the sights and sounds here from Alexander City. Another kind of squib kick. This time Bedgood has it, looking to get blockers to the outside. He's trying to cut inside. It's going to be brought down. He steps out of bounds, actually, at the 31-yard line.
Oh, it's close to a late hit. I was worried this was going to be a late hit.
Yeah, they're going to set it up back to about the 28.
I'll take that.
Nice drive by Spain Park. Mason McClure, Hudson Hibbert did a lot of the work on that drive.
Yes,
Hibbert punches it in from 4 yards out.
He was the workhorse. I tell you what, he was a workhorse. That was a really good drive. Started on the 45-yard line, and they go 55 yards in, about 8 or 9 plays?
Well, now it's time for this defense to see if it can step up one more time.
Let's hope so.
This time it's going to be held. It's going to be a completion wide open. Catch made by number 14, DJ Jackson.
DJ was
and
wide open.
It's going to be a first down for Benjamin Russell.
Like you say, he was wide open. There was no one on him. That was a quick strike for a few yards there.
And Benjamin Russell's had a lot of success when they've been able to get rid of the ball quickly. Back to pass. This time it's not as quick.
Why can't you call it?
Pass is incomplete.
My God,
and that's exactly.
He pulled him down.
And it was right in front of the official. I don't understand why
Coach
it wasn't
Lee is
called.
Going crazy over there on the sideline.
Because Nathan Bird had a beat on King Prayer.
I mean, what was
slammed to the turf?
What was he looking at?
That's tough not to get that penalty, but it was an incomplete pass. It's going to set up second down.
I'd rather have the sack.
Player keeps it. Quick elbow right across the middle. Bedgood is open again. He's going to be down at about the 45-yard line of Spain Park, but it's still short a yard. 3rd and 1.
Big play here, big down. If we could stop it here and force a punt or maybe a 4th down call, maybe they go for it on 4th right here. I don't know.
Look to the sideline. TK Slaughter looking to bring some pressure from the edge. They got Morgan in motion to be a blocker. They try.
Get him!
Good job.
He lost yards. He lost a yard.
E.J. Curley with the stop.
EJ's coming on the blitz there, and sure hands. He is so talented.
That play was started
So
because
smart.
Slaughter showed blitz from the far edge, and they shifted Morgan over to his side. That gave Curley the free run into the backfield. It was almost like pick your poison. Who are we going to have Morgan block? That play only loses 1 yard, so it's 4th and 2.
Big play. Big play.
I imagine they may try to punt this ball again and first try to see if they can call.
Yeah, jump us off sides.
Spain Park to come off sides. No, they're going to go for it. He's looking to run. He's going to get the break contained. It's going to be a 1st down to the 30 to about the 28-yard line.
Tell you what, they were so close to having him there for a loss on the play, and he breaks it.
It's the same play.
The speed.
It's just a matter if you can keep Prayer from breaking that line of scrimmage, because once he gets across, there's no one there to stop him for at least 10 yards. It's going to be a 1st down for the Wildcats. Prayer, quick out to Bed. Got a receiver blocking in front. That play is going to pick up 5 yards.
Play good for 6 yards. 2nd down.
They're moving the ball. They started on their own 28 there. They are moving the ball.
Ball spotted at the Spain Park 25. Clock inside of 8 minutes.
We need a big play.
Prayer back to pass.
He's
Pressure
coming.
in his
EJ's gonna
face.
get him. EJ got him.
He doesn't get him.
I thought he had him. Thought he had him.
But
he was
Ethan
close.
Boykin is the first man there with a little help from Zion McClain. Play picks up a yard.
I tell you what EJ did do is disrupt that pass.
Certainly did.
Yeah.
Made it hard for Prayer to keep looking downfield. I'm going to say that
Absolutely.
ball is at the 23.
He was coming. He was coming on
3rd
the
and
blitz.
4.
They're coming
Prayer
again.
back.
Coming
Pressure
again.
coming. Looking to go. He's going to throw it this time. It's
nice.
incomplete.
Nice play.
Well, I tell you what. Jalen Mosley has had himself a game. This time it wasn't against Morgan. This time it was DJ Jackson. And Mosley makes the play again. Another big 4th down. We've seen the pressure work from the edge. A lot more times we haven't seen it work. And we've seen Prayer just step up and pick up the 1st down right up the middle. Will they keep a spy on them this time?
The line's got to be disciplined here.
Prayer looking, pressure comes up the middle.
Get
he
it!
gets loose again. Where do they spot the ball? They spot it at the 19.
I think.
Man, I think they missed the spot, but they're already saying it's a 1st down for Benjamin Russell.
They had him so close. That was second effort that gave him the 1st down because they had him going down well before that.
Well, these spots tonight by the officials have been pretty interesting. It looked like he went down at the 20.
I couldn't agree more with you. They did. Let's
Here's
see here.
the run. That knee, watch the knee. He's down. He's got the forward progress with the ball before his knee went down.
All right.
We'll give him that one. They didn't miss that one. But, man, this has been an exciting ball game.
And it's not over yet.
Right. If it wasn't for that run up the middle of the field, then Benjamin Russell would be in a lot of trouble. Well, we've got more action on Sunday, live at Jefferson's from 6 to 7. The Jack Connection, the Coach V Show. Make sure you join us. If you can't get out to Jefferson's, just check us out on YouTube at Game Day Sports Radio and hear what Coach V has to say about this ball game plus the game coming up next week. Jack Connection at Jefferson's on Sunday, 6 o'clock. I tell you what, this defense got to find a stop somewhere. They've been 3rd and 4th down conversions multiple times on this drive, multiple times in this game. Seemingly all on the same play.
Whew.
Benjamin Russell in the red zone, 1st and 10. Ball at the 19-yard line. Prayer gets the snap, back to pass. Pressure coming, he steps up the middle again this time.
Big flag
not able
coming
to
in.
get much.
Flag comes in. I believe it's going to be holding.
And they already have indicated it's going to be holding against Benjamin Russell. Well, when that pressure comes, it's hard to contain it every down.
You just grab on. You hold on to it because you want to protect your quarterback, so they're going to hold.
They've been bringing the pressure from the weak side. They've been bringing it in his face, Prayer's face, right up the middle. And when you get that good jump, when you get off good on that snap, sometimes there's not much for an offensive lineman to do but to grab in the hold, try to save your quarterback from getting driven into the turf.
Yep. And that's exactly what they did that time.
A sideline warning against Spain Park. Where's the get-back coach? Need the get-back coach. But the penalty.
Well, just a warning.
The penalty, though, on the hold makes it 1st and 20, ball on the 29-yard line for Benjamin Russell. These penalties that have set the Wildcats back really have not stopped them. They've found ways to get first downs and touchdowns. Back to pass. Prayer looking, wants to take off. He throws it. That ball is up. It is caught. Touchdown. No, they're saying incomplete.
That was really
Incomplete.
good coverage. I'd like to see that again.
Man, look who's the man with the plan again. Jaden Mosley gets another stop.
Woo, that was nerve-wracking there.
Watch the throw here to the front of the end zone. Bedgood, who already has a touchdown tonight, he had it, but Mosley says no, sir.
Oh, yeah.
He does
He
not
didn't
have
come
the
down
football.
with it. He did not complete the pass.
And that's because Mosley says you're not holding on to this ball on this play.
What a play by Mosley.
He has had an outstanding ball game tonight.
Yes.
First
Yes.
it was Morgan. They haven't switched him. He's always been playing to this near side. So whoever they put on him, he's saying no, sir, pretty much all night long. 2nd and 20. Pressure coming again.
Get him.
Gonna try to take off. This time he throws it. And this one was caught. Touchdown, Benjamin Russell. DJ Jackson. Well, I tell you, when you have contain and contain breaks, Prayer can throw that football. There's no question about that. He had his eyes upfield, and you're worried about him taking off running. Again, another penalty, this time 2nd and 20, turns into a 29-yard touchdown catch by DJ Jackson.
They have overcome a lot, haven't they?
Here's the extra point. That was a bad snap. It gets up, and it is good.
Okay.
6:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Benjamin Russell on top, 35-34. We've got the conclusion of this ball game when we come back. A.A. Moore, Pete Triantis. This has been a barn burner here in Alexander City. 35-34, Benjamin Russell on top. 6.5 minutes to go here in regulation. Which team is going to be able to throw the final knockout? I don't even know who the heavyweight champion is anymore. I was going to let Pete tell me somebody, but, man, I needed it in color, not in black and white. That ball's going to go into the end zone.
What a kick.
And it's going to be a touchback.
Hey, listen, I resent that. We had color TV.
At the beginning or when you were able to buy one?
By the time I went off to college.
There you go. Close enough.
We also had the cassettes and all, all these.
Pete, you were on the 8-track part of the game.
8-track, thank you. That's what it was. No cell phones. But we were happier.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's all a matter of perspective. I don't know how happy I'd be without my cell phone. So.
Well, you don't know any difference.
If you don't know that you don't have it, then
you don't know. You don't know.
First down. Bradley across the middle.
Good God.
Pass complete. Mason McClure. He is having himself a night. Took him a little time to warm up. But here it goes. Play action. McClure had his man beat. Split the middle. Play picks up 25 yards. That's good for an Atlas Senior Living first down.
Hey, I got to make a confession here. My two sisters on the other end here texting me funny things about this game they're watching. So shout out to my sisters.
There you go. Y'all keep watching. We got a lot of action going on here. 1st and 10, ball at the 45-yard line. It's going to be Hudson Hibbert. Gets inside, picks up about 3.
My two sisters are pulling for their nephew. Coach V.
There you go. We need all the support we can get. Thank you for watching. We thank everyone for watching. This has been an exciting ball game from the jump. Spain Park went right down the field and scored. Got a fumble recovery, scored again. It looks like Spain Park is getting ready to roll, and Benjamin Russell said not so fast. They got 3 touchdowns in the second quarter to take the halftime lead. Now these teams going back and forth. Spain Park turn up now after the 3-yard run. 2nd down. Play action. Looking. He's got an out route, and it's complete to Kenarigo. Catch made at about the 40-yard line. Good for another Atlas Senior Living first down. Good route running. Good throw here by Brock Bradley.
That time Brock threw the ball as Keno was making the cut. That was perfect timing. They were on the same page there.
That's a lot of after practice work right there, because he knew exactly where to put the football, and Regal ran right to the spot.
Absolutely. Outstanding play.
This time it's Hibbert. Looking for room, just decides to try to push back inside. They haven't called. They say they blew the whistle. I guess they did.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Still going to be good for about 2 yards there. But by running Hibbert, you make them have to respect that run, and it's opening up the pass game for sure here for Spain Park. Clock down to 4:35 here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 8. Play action. He got a man wide open if he can get it to him. Oh, he missed him. Right down the middle of the field.
Who was that?
That was the tight end, number 11, Landrick Hallman. I mean, he was open by at least 10 yards. But Bradley couldn't see him, and then when he rolled to his left, he looked to his left. But if he could have got his feet back straight, Hallman was open for days.
And to his left, he had someone streaking early that was open too. He just couldn't get set to throw the ball to him.
Big 3rd down, money down here for Spain Park, trailing by 1 at the 38-yard line. And in fact, we're going to call a timeout here.
Probably a good time to take one here, calm everything down. But we got a little something going right here. It's on 3rd down. This is a critical down.
Boy, you just hate, though, that you missed on that last play, because Hallman probably hasn't been that open in practice, probably not in preseason. He probably, when he was not having anyone defending him, he's not that open. But, man, he was open on that last play. Hate that we missed him on that last play. But there's another down to be played and another play to be made. And hopefully Spain Park can make it here after the timeout.
Well, we'll see. I tell you, it's coming down to it. The Benjamin Russell fans are making a lot of noise over there. They're just into it.
as well. I mean, this is an exciting high school football game. This is a good game.
I think it's about what we thought it would be as the two teams pretty evenly, if not matched, evenly accomplished, if you will. We got big playmakers on both sides of the football. The offenses have come and showed out tonight.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. There are two evenly matched teams.
Bradley looks to the sideline. They got a good look at what Benjamin Russell's trying to do on this play. Trips to the top side of the screen. Bradley back to pass. He's going to go to Kenner Rigo. He gets a block from McClure. Rigo still fighting. He gets to about the 31-yard line. He's going to be short. They're going to call the holding penalty on the outside against Mason McClure.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's a tough one right there.
Golly, that was a good play. I hate to see it come back on third down as well.
Well, I believe this is going to be fourth down territory no matter how you look at it.
Right, but we had a really good play there, gained about 8 or 9 yards.
They're questioning whether they want to give them, take the penalty. Yeah, they are going to take the penalty. At first, there was a little discussion because it was going to be fourth down. But instead, Benjamin Russell says send them back. And it puts Spain Park behind the sticks. Ball now at the 48-yard line. Spain Park needs to make the 30 to get a fresh set of downs. Again, I believe this may be a two-down territory situation, depending what happens on this down. Hubbard goes in motion. Now he sets. Back to pass. Looks once. He's got Mason McClure. Big pickup there. Picks up 10 yards on that play. It's going to set up fourth down.
Makes it manageable, right? Makes it manageable.
That's where you want to be. You've got to get to the 30. Ball is at the 38. 4th and 8. And now it's another timeout here for Spain Park. And I don't know. You've got one left. Sometimes you want to save those timeouts.
Now, 3:50 left here. It's getting late. You got to feel like this could be our last chance here if we don't score, because if they get the ball, we've had trouble stopping them the last couple of times. That, who knows? It's just a roll of the dice.
Well, more importantly is that they don't have to score. They have the lead. Pretty much a first down or two ices the ball game with only one timeout remaining. So this is a huge play for Spain Park.
And I hate to even think of the fact that a missed field goal a missed extra point could be the difference.
Well,
that would be a shame.
The other part that you could consider if you're Spain Park is that you let Benjamin Russell go down and score.
Yeah.
Because you can get the ball back and get a chance to force overtime. Maybe that's what you look at. But Coach Kakis is having quite the conversation with his team.
Yeah, he needs to inspire him, which I'm sure he's doing his best.
He's using every portion of this timeout. He's got a veteran offensive line. He's got a veteran quarterback. He's got playmakers out there. Benjamin Russell's fans, they know how important this is. A lot of noise being made on the home sideline, in the home stands. It is 4th and 8. Bradley back to pass, looking, has time, still looking. He's going to go. He's got Rigo. And that pass is incomplete. And it's going to be a turnover on downs.
I wonder if he looked like he might have had some room to run up, to turn it up and run. I'm not sure. He could have gotten close. He might have had to make a move or two, but he could have gotten close. Anyway, I don't know. You just don't know.
You got to consider that Benjamin Russell was kind of playing a little bit of a nickel, kind of a cloud, almost an umbrella type defense where they had guys at every level. They wanted Brock to run.
I don't know that he'd have made it, but he could have, I guess, with a move or two.
Here's the play now. One timeout remaining for Spain Park. 3:41 remaining. They've got to get a 3 and out right here.
Somebody needs to make a football play. Got to figure, you think they're just going to run the ball. I mean, they'd be crazy not to just run it, wouldn't they?
Well, that's what they do here, and there's nowhere to run. He breaks the first tackle, but not the second one.
Oh, boy, he had him down, too, at the line of scrimmage.
Wyatt Beatty makes the stop. Play picks up 3. It's 2nd and 7, and I'm sure that Benjamin Russell is going to take its time.
Oh, you know it.
We'll keep an eye on the game clock, which is at 3:13. Also keep an eye on a play clock somewhere. Don't see any play clocks out here, so
I can't see any either.
take a chance here.
You think something be on the Jumbotron there, their version of it, but I don't
This
see
time
it.
another run and
They got him. They got him.
nowhere to go.
They got him. I mean, they're stopping them. You know, we're going to run out of time.
This time, Prayer tries to keep it. Nowhere to run for the sophomore signal caller. Ball's on the 41. It's 3rd and 7.
The clock is running.
They don't have to take another snap until approximately 2:05.
So they stop them here. We will get the ball back with what, maybe a minute and a half at best, which is time, plenty of time if you think about it. Get a little fast going.
Here's the play right here. If you don't get a stop, this game, for all intents and purposes, is over. Still looking. They're going to take a timeout. They get it right down to about 2 seconds remaining, and they call the timeout. I want to make sure they were just trying to see what kind of defense was being run, and now they can take the chance. Benjamin Russell can. They can throw this football if they so desire. If they see Spain Park selling out on the run, you get it out real quick.
No, wouldn't that be something?
And that would be the end of the ball game if it's a catch. If
That
it's
would
not,
be
Spain
dangerous.
Park is going to get a chance to get the ball back with about 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining with a timeout, and all you need is a field goal to win. But first, you got to get the stop, Pete.
You got to get the stop. A player's got to make a play. Somebody on that defense has got to do something. Punch the ball loose. You know, pull for it. They got to be. You know, they're taught how to strip a ball, so maybe they can make a play here and get a turnover, and then we got a chance.
Well, again, everything is going to come down on the Spain Park side to this play. Jags
Yes.
need a stop here on 3rd down, and that's been a problem here pretty much since the second quarter, being able to get Benjamin Russell off the field.
Yeah, we've let them out too many times when we've had them down, and they've come right back and punched us right in the mouth with it. So here we go.
Ball
2:04
resting
left.
on the 39-yard line. On the 41-yard line of Benjamin Russell. The Wildcats need to get to the 48 to get a fresh set of downs. Here we go.
He's going to throw it.
And there's a penalty flag on the field. That flag was out early, and it's going to be a procedure penalty, and I think they're going to waive that off. It's going to bring up 4th down. Clock stops because he was tackled out of bounds, so now you save the timeout.
This best thing could have happened to Spain Park right there.
Outstanding, and it's going to bring the punt team out. Now you still have to be careful.
Yeah, you don't want to jump off sides. Well, it still wouldn't give them the first down.
It wouldn't give them a first down, but it probably would take a chance to go for it, which you don't want.
I don't know. They'd still be in their own territory going for that'd be a big gamble. But
watch for the punter rollout.
Yeah, would they? That's what I was thinking. Would they try a fake?
Oh, they
did. They did. No. Block in the back. Block in the back. There's a penalty flag.
Penalty flag.
Block in the back.
There's
He clearly blocked him in the back there. What in the world?
You called it just right there, Pete. It's holding against Benjamin Russell.
I saw the flag come in, and it was obvious he did something. So this is really going to put them back a little bit. With 1:32 left.
But that play cost 20 seconds.
Yes, it did. That might be the most important part right there. They killed 20 seconds. So they still got to walk it off, don't they?
They did walk it off. But the flag came late. The hold came late. So the 10 yards puts it back where it was, which is the original line of scrimmage.
So we got 4th and 6 again. We need a big return. Who's that back there?
They went to the bag. Good bounce and roll. Oh, he touched it. He shouldn't have touched it.
Boy, he could have killed another 10
roll.
seconds. He could have killed another 10 seconds had he not touched it. All right, so we got a minute 23, AA.
Timeout still in the pocket for Spain Park.
What's your first play?
Well, I would think that you would run it, but you really don't have time to play the run game unless you get your guys to the line. But they're going to play kind of that umbrella defense, which they've been playing all night when it's been 3rd and long, 2nd and long, and make these receivers get open. But here we go. 83 seconds remaining here in this ball game. 1st and 10. Spain Park has it at its own 17-yard line.
Looks like Benjamin Russell's calling a timeout for some reason.
They have 2 in their pocket. Chances are they're not going to need it.
Good Lord, we coming down to the last. What a game.
You want to see what's out here if you're Benjamin Russell. See what Spain Park has. Benjamin Russell now still has a timeout remaining. The most important down is going to be this first down.
I think so. That's why I asked you, what do you think they're going to do this first down?
If you can get some positive yardage, especially if you can get a big play and start to roll, get some tempo here with the minute and 23 seconds remaining, now you get the defense back on your heels, and now you can start rolling downhill.
And you got to have a couple of plays called. You better believe they practice this every day in practice. Minute drills. You're behind a minute, whatever. They practice this every day in practice. Every day.
That missed extra point on the tough snap, looming large, but still a chance to overcome that if you're the Jags.
Yes, sir. Come on, baby. Somebody make a play. Somebody make a play.
Look for Mason McClure. Back to pass. Bradley looking, fires. He's got his man. That is a catch. Catch made there by Barrett Price.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Got out of bounds, too. Stops the clock right along the sideline. Man, there wasn't much space to deliver that football, and Brock Bradley found it.
And that only took 5 seconds, AA.
And it picks up 13 yards in an Atlas Senior Living first down. 4 receivers, trips here to the near side. Quick one, he pumps, looks again, still pumping, Lil looking. He's going to go to the outside, and he throws it away. It was intended for Kenarigo.
I'm glad he threw it away. Had he thrown it to Keno, he'd have been tackled in bounds, which would have been a problem. So that was the right thing to do, throw it away when everybody was covered. Nobody was open.
Good job by the Benjamin Russell defense, and the smart play there by Brock Bradley.
Yes, indeed. It's the right thing to do, throw it away there.
There have been some openings in the seams along the hash marks. Let's see if maybe someone can get loose there for Spain Park. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bradley looking. He does find across the seam. It is complete. Catch made. Oh, it's fouled. And that's the ball game.
What a shame. What a shame.
He found Mason McClure across the middle.
Pick your teammate up. He is feeling really bad right now. They got to pick
fumbled
this
it
kid up.
right into the hands of the defender.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker there, buddy. That is a heartbreaker. This poor kid.
McClure has had an outstanding night, especially here in the second half. He made a big play there. The ball came loose, and it popped right into the air.
Oh, I'm just sick over this. Oh, my God.
That is a tough play.
Oh,
he got hit a little bit, too. It's not like he just threw the ball in the air.
And he was working for extra yardage, too.
Yeah, Benjamin Russell, the defenders, it was across the middle. which is where there was some space to make a play. Here's the play here. Bradley finds McClure across the middle, gets it right there, and it's just stripped right into the hands there.
And he made an outstanding catch. He went up for the ball, made a great catch in stride. Oh, I'm sick for him.
They had receivers out there playing defensive back. Latavius Calhoun, who's caught a touchdown, was the one who forced it. And that was Elijah Johnson, who had came out of the game earlier. He scored a couple touchdowns in the second quarter. He's the one who took the loose ball. And now it's going to be victory formation time.
What a game. Somebody had to lose. Somebody had to lose.
And this is a tough one to take, though, if you are Spain Park. Had a 2-touchdown lead, had the lead in the fourth quarter, and unfortunately, the special teams had a little trouble tonight, especially on the extra point. 2 missed extra points looming large here for Spain Park. And that's going to do it. Benjamin Russell erases a 14-point deficit, gets a touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and holds on for a 35-34 win over Spain Park. And again, Pete, this was a great ball game to watch, certainly entertaining. Even if you are a Spain Park fan, you know, you've got to be proud of the way this team continued to fight, even though they started playing from behind.
Well, you know what? You got to be proud of the effort. It was a little sloppy, but the effort was always there all night. They played hard. They fought to the very end. Somebody had to lose. It's just, to me, it's unfortunate the way the game was lost. It'd be better if somebody won the game instead of